by the Bay. I'm Becca. I'm a soap maker here in the Corpus Christi area, Texas, South Texas, and I am making some more cool water for men. This is the Prima Donna Swirl that I was doing before for cool water for men, and it's stamped on the back with a palm tree for the guys. And then I also had it in the ocean waves, which are really kind of cool. And we've got the moon faces as well. This has the titanium, a blue mica, and a activated charcoal for the black. And it also comes in some little minis. So I'm using what I have left of the fragrance, which is not a whole lot, and I have more on the way to make more. But we're going to be doing the Swirl this evening. And the colors I'll be using is Crafter's Choice Azure Blue, which you can't probably see because of my gloves, but it is this color, beautiful here. And I've already mixed my activated charcoal there. And we've got goat milk and rice bran oil, sustainable palm, organic coconut oil, organic cocoa butter, and castor oil. So these are very nourishing, moisturizing, very bubbly soaps. I do add some raw honey from Texas as well, and some kaolin clay to help hold the scent. And this is a great scent for men. It has notes of cool mint, cedarwood, musk, marine, and green. It's good for all ages of guys, anywhere, teenage to, gentlemen, older gentlemen. This is a great scent. My dad even loves it too. So I finally found my soaping goggles that are not tinted, so I can see a little bit better now. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. Let's get to it. We're going to be doing the Clyde slide this evening, and I'm going to add, put my honey in now, and then I'm going to, everything's at room temperature. I've already pre-mixed everything as far as getting it in here. I think these are brownie bite molds that I use for the minis. You can get them at any craft store. Honey in. So here's my fly water. There's some sodium lactate in this to help with hardness. If I'm out of that, I'll use sea salt in water. That works really good too. And some big news is the Etsy shop. It's been open, but for the first time, it is open to Canadians, Australians, and international shipping. So that's new for me. If there's any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. And I'm sure it'll be just fine. There's the black. I don't want to do a whole lot of black because the black can get overwhelming. I do love lots of blue. This is only a pound, so I want to make sure I have blue and white. And here's my titanium dioxide already mixed up. I just squirt a good amount in there. It's a 2-to-1 ratio of water, so it'll help keep my scent from working too fast on me. Titanium dioxide sometimes can make your fragrance set up a little quickly. And I probably need to order more of this mica. I forgot how pretty this color is. I've been going through all of my micas here, trying to organize them a little bit better to see what I have to use up, because I get samples of things, and I think this was a sample I needed to use up, and I just want to have bigger jars of stuff so it's easier to find things. a little bit more. I'm going for a very light trace where it coats the back of that. Just want to make sure it's set up good. So the Clyde slide is pretty simple. You can pour it into your dish either here, any 4 points. You can start pouring. I'm actually going to be pouring it from, I do mine from the side here. I do white, blue, white. What's up? Okay. It's not a mirror. Go get me. Okay, whatever I want. You are so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. 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 Blue. If you want a super defined swirl, try to make sure you're pouring it down the edge. Not too super concerned, so if I've gotten some a little bit off, that's okay. There's a full tablespoon of the activated charcoal in this, so this is great for all skin types. It's very detoxifying and purifying. Helps draw out impurities, and just really good stuff. Oh, I got some on my shirt. How did I do that? Yeah, somewhat over the edge. The edge of insanity. Here we go. Try and get some of my mess cleaned up. For really super defined, I'll try and shake it a little bit to loosen it. Swirl. Pour slowly. This is kind of a tricky mold to fill. Sometimes I swirl it like this as I pour it in, and that'll make it look different. Sometimes I pour it and shake it from side to side. I forget what that's called, but that makes another kind of design there. You can pour it at one spot, and then another spot, and then another spot, kind of going back and forth. And that'll create a slightly different design. They're all going to look different. Just really cool. I think I can get maybe 8. Maybe. Real good. You're going to want to try to gently tap out any air bubbles. And scooping, let's see. Scooping out anything that fell in here is kind of tricky. See if I can get like a baby spoon here and scoop it out. Well, that seemed to work okay. I'll just have to wait to make minis with the next fragrance when it comes in the mail this week. Again, this is just a weird mold. It's hard to get it like perfectly level. can always, what is it? Get a toothpick, I'll show you something. Ah, that's so all over me. Okay. Try not to soap in my good t-shirts, but it happened today. You can always go back and try to do some little designs, like a toothpick. I like that one. I like that one. Enough for me. I like that one. It's kind of like a rock formation of some kind. So that's the cool water for men, and I usually set it up in the oven with my light on. I put this for my family so they don't turn the oven on me. And then I set up overnight for 24 hours, and then I put them in the freezer, deep freezer, for about 2 or 3 hours, probably closer to 3 hours. Pull them out, hand stamp them on the back, and then push them through the mold, because otherwise they need to be really firm in order to push out of this mold. It's really kind of cradling the soap. You really have to break it out through, and it needs to be like fully frozen in order to do that. Otherwise, you're going to damage the image, or you'd have to let these sit in the mold for probably a week or more before you try to unmold them if you left them out and about trying to cure. And you still might risk damaging the design when you want to push them out. So that's it for Cool Water for Men. The Etsy shop is open. Canada, Australia, international. Becca's by the Bay, and I will try to put links down below. Otherwise, just www.etsy.com/shop/BECCAS Becca's Bay, B-A-Y. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sneak peek at more cactus soaps, Baja cactuses, which are coming out tomorrow. See you guys.